I have come to the Czech Republic, Prague, the home of Skoda, to look again at our Vision 7S. We looked at this, and you will find a review of this on my channel already. I went to Malaga to drive this earlier in the year, got about 45 minutes with it, and I've been poking about with it here again. And they really haven't changed much from it, but it still shows where Skoda is going, because they were showing tonight the new logos, the new branding, the new bits that is happening to Skoda in the future. So what you're looking at is not necessarily the future. What you're actually looking at is what's to come right around the corner without many changes from there on out. So we come around the side of it here, we get a little bit more detail on it. We've seen the front has all of the systems for active cruise control, you know, for parking sensors. It's all built into the front and it's kept out of the way. But most importantly, nearly everything you see on the car is recycled or made from recycled materials. So one or the other. They talk about circular recycling now. So they talk about taking old bumpers and bonnets and things from scrapyards and turning them back into full-size cars and bits for cars, bumpers on cars, and all cycled. So down on the side, it's very svelte actually. On the side, it's one, looks like one big door. It's actually two doors, and you open it by pressing that one, and you open the back door by pressing that one. Well, they can't do it at the same time, I don't think. I'll do it one after the other. Once it's finished travel, you can open the back door as well. It opens what they call suicide style, and so you can get in the front and the back. Safest part of the car, according to Skoda, is in the centre for your child seat. It also means the rear passengers are looking straight at your child, if you know what I mean. They're face to face. But you have a baby camera in the front as well that's actually looking here. So if you're on your own in the car as the driver, the child's in the back, you have a little camera that looks down on the child the whole time while they're there. This has a lounge mode for chilling out while you're charging maybe. You can charge up to 200 kilowatts in this car. The lounge mode allows the car to turn into this. So the seats all recline, the dashboard moves away, the screen goes horizontal to watch films and movies, Netflix. The steering wheel disappears into the dashboard a little bit, give you more room, more of a lie down, relaxed feeling. Space for two phones in the centre. All your temperature controls and stuff all stay still. There's some controls and bits down the centre there as well for everyone to use. But essentially the whole cabin now can see the screen at the front, and that's probably its most important feature, because believe it or not, you're going to be charging an awful lot when you get an electric car, and you do find yourself at a charge point with nothing to do. So you might as well have something here. There is another set of seats in the back that will be, I'd say it's more of a 4 plus 2 in the back effect, which I do actually like those seats in the back, but they'll be useful. It's a big car, and in that big car feel, you're going to have a lot of big car problems of parking. And be able to carry all your passengers around and do everything else you need as well. It's very important that this car does all of those things. Everything is contained into the single seats as well. All of the seats are self-contained, so the seat belt is on the seat, the seat belt holder is on the seat, the electric controls are all on the seats as well, so there's nothing on the floor, which is now flat, and it's made from this, again, fully recycled, rubberized material, wipe clean, wash clean. It feels like you turn a hose on it and just wash it out. Now, I'm not too sure whether you need to do that or not, but I suppose you could. And at the touch of a button, when you want it, it all goes back into its normal driving mode, and you're back to where you started. And it works for those reasons. And I really want to see this car come to fruition, come to being an actual production unit. Whether it's going to look like just this, because this actually drives. I drove this down to Malaga. It doesn't drive very fast. The suspension's not working and things on it, but essentially it's near production is what we're talking about here. So maybe we'll see it in 2024, maybe we'll see it in 2025, but certainly this is the direction for Skoda design today. And the let's explore things and all this logos and stuff in the background is what they're trying to show us down here. We brought us around the factory today, a fascinating factory walk, really enjoyed that. So labour intensive, the whole thing was labour intensive. There's two people in the back of cars, there's guys on sweeping in arms, stuff I probably can't show. I'm going to show you some photographs, but lots of production stuff going on. It's an amazing factory to see, and it's amazing to see that 3,000 people are employed in the factory side, 2,000 on design side and safety initiatives, and then you have a whole team in here who look after this part of it, this kind of promotion part. So you're talking 5,000 to 7,000 people employed in just this town by one factory, and it's all going recycled, it's all going electric, although they do make the 1 litre TSI engine here. And if this is what Skoda is going to bring for our future, you're going to speed the door up a bit, but other than that, this is what I want to bring for the future. I, for one, celebrate what Skoda is trying to do. I think it's a great idea. Listen, thanks for coming to Prague with me, and shout out to Nobby on Cars, who is actually holding the camera for me today. You can subscribe to his channel or listen to our podcast as well, which we're going to put out later on. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And until the next time, I'll see you on the far side.